So I don't know exactly where I'm trying to go with this idea, but I suppose I will just explain it for the heck of it. Picking blackberries. Genetic diversity. I'm actually thinking about genetic diversity in mankind a little bit, but genetic diversity in general. I guess I'll start. Humans seem to have an automatic tendency for what they like. Like if you look at like me as a guy, at least now I'm just okay. I used to be kind of selective back in the day. I used to have crushes on certain females and stuff. But now I'm just like, ooh, look at that voluptuous woman. I don't know, don't ask. But I think humans in general, they have a tendency to just to look at a potential partner. I might be wrong. Maybe people just got the same, like I used to have, crushes and stuff. But if not, maybe they have the tendencies to look for a genetic, mate. By certain obvious traits that are like, oh, I'm a fit male, I'm a girl with like big old boobs and booty, you know what I'm saying? Like obvious weird traits like that, you know what I mean? But if you look throughout history, a lot of the geniuses maybe who have done like major things in the world. I don't know this. I'm not saying it's necessarily like a rule or anything, but some of them might not have come from, the obvious genetic. The mama wasn't a big booty lady. Daddy wasn't a big, giant fucking dude. Maybe there's some quaint motherfuckers. They just have to make a baby, and boom. This kid's just different. Changes up some, thinks of some stuff, ends up changing the world, I was thinking about Nikola Tesla earlier. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying his parents were like genetically no. Obviously, Nikola Tesla was a big win, genetically, right? And his dad was a priest or something like that. His dad was actually really smart, from what I understand. And so was his mom. His mom was kick-ass as well. My mom's pretty kick-ass. She's pretty smart. I don't know about my dad. I don't know about my dad. I don't really. My dad didn't stick around too much, but my mom, half Irish, half German. German people are smart in general. Irish people just kind of gritty, I think. I don't know. I might just be making weird stereotypes here. But, every once in a while there might just be some random kid that comes out of some weird union between random guy A, random lady B, boom, random kid C, boom, world-changing breakthrough in technology or something, or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, no offense. Look, I'm not even saying no offense, because look at Stephen Hawking. That man, he had something, I don't know if that was a genetic disorder or what that he had, but he's thinking about black holes, all types of crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, sometimes just the genetic diversity, you just keep playing. It's kind of like gambling, you know what I mean? It is a little bit. Just keep playing the lottery, you might get something crazy out. You never know. You never know. So, a lot of times people are inclined to just, you kind of can, though. If you got like just look at your husband. Like, if he's a retard, I don't know. That's a little bit questionable. I guess you kind of can, though. I don't know, but maybe sometimes people are just so weird. Maybe it's also, I don't know, you could just have some weird couple with some weird stuff about them. They mix it up and weird, crazy news stuff comes up. It's like, I don't know. Don't ask me, but I guess you can kind of look at, the two coming together, what might, I don't know. I don't know. You know, you got the question of mother and father DNA, but then also of the specific egg and sperm. You know what I mean? Like, you got like thousands upon thousands of sperm. You know, one egg a month. You know, you could just get some weird genetic lottery in there. But either way, I mean, I think it's kind of, and a lot of people might. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. A lot of people are all thinking about like, oh, genetic fucking blah blah blah. It's like, well, a lot of these random motherfuckers that came with like white skin. What if that was just at some point some random fucking mutation, and fucking like somehow, some way, like, I don't know, that was a superior fucking, I don't know, like a fucking obviously genetically superior if we got a bunch of fucking white people around. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And, you know, somehow that was just a winning fucking trait. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if that was just a fucking random mutation, random shit, da-da-da-da-da, you know? So the genetic lottery, or what should I call it? Genetic diversity. No, here's kind of what I'm trying to say. A lot of people want to talk about, oh, this and that is superior or inferior, right? Well, who's to say? Who's to say? That's based on opinion? Well, if it's based on opinion, who's to say you know, you might say, oh, I like badonkadonk and big boobies. Or whatever you like, right? Okay, well, that's you, maybe. I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, the genetic diversity is important, and as a matter of fact, you might have some crazy awesome stuff that comes out of that. And so if people ever in their brain think it's a good idea to just want to, like, say, do away with all these weirdos, dude, there might be some awesome stuff that comes out of the weirdos. Like, straight up. Like, who knows what would come out of there? It could be some genius, little freaking mega genius that, like, invents, like, some awesome technology that, like, takes us, like, time traveling or something. Who knows, dude? Like, out of that fucking, like, out of those weirdos that you want to call them, that are not genetic, that don't, like, fit your fucking opinion of what is fucking good, you know, because they don't got no big boobs or badonkadonk, or they're not, like, huge or something. Dude, who knows what, I mean, screw you. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, yo, we need to keep all the weird strains alive. We do. I mean, let all the, there should never be a point where we say these people are weird, we should get rid of them. Because they could come up someday and just fucking change everything. Even with plants or animals or whatever. Like, if you want to talk about, like, breeds of dogs, like, these certain breeds that people have, they were pretty much domesticated, most of them. They can all interbreed, so you know they're all the same species. But there's a lot of different types of dogs, right? And a lot of them were selected for their weird characteristics. And now we have all these different breeds. And certain ones can do certain things that are cool, maybe. But that's a little bit... what I'm trying to say is that we should probably keep the genetic diversity alive. Now, I'm kind of thinking the future, if ever there's any time where people are like, hey, let's kind of cleanse our genetic palette, you might say, and they look at a bunch of weird-looking guys or whatever, or whoever, just weird-looking people, and say, yeah, these people are inferior, da-da-da. There could be genius there could be, like, breakthrough miracles that happen out there. You know what I mean? Like, unless they're just, like, totally, like, non-functioning, dude, you never know what come out there. I'm telling you, these people might just be so different and weird thinking. There could be some genius, crazy stuff that comes out of there. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I'm going at. You know, I don't know. Shit, play the genetic lottery. You see some girl, you got some weird attraction to her. Shit. You know, why? You couldn't figure that one out yourself. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I used to have crushes on girls when I was young. And now it's kind of like, I don't know. I still do. Certain girls, I don't know what it is. I'm like, dang, that girl's beautiful. And my friend's like, what? I'm like, that girl's beautiful. And they're like, what? So I think there is some, like, there's, like, natural compatibility sometimes. But like I said, sometimes I just look at a girl with some big old, I'm like, we all know that girl looks, you know what I'm saying? We're all in agreement. Okay, That girl's got it right there. But no, there's some girls that I just have like a weird crush on. Like a lot of girls like that. And maybe those are the ones you need to go for. Maybe like you got some intuitive sense, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, genetic diversity, man. Like you never know what will come out of that. You never know. You never know. So go ahead, have babies with weird people. Why not? You never know what will come out. You never know what will come out. Geniusness might come out. You know, it's not so cut and dry. You know what I'm saying? You never know what might come out. It could be some crazy, crazy awesomeness that comes out just by random. You know, my mom has brown hair. My dad had black hair, but I'm a blonde hair dude. My aunt has red hair. My mom's is kind of red sometimes. But yeah, my mom and my dad both have dark hair, and I'm blonde. My little brother has brown hair. My sister has brown hair, but I'm blonde. I just happen to come out on some weird genetics, and that's like specific sperm, specific egg type stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's a lottery. I don't know if that's a win, but I'm different. You know, something weird came out. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Even if you got yourself, you know, the big booty girl, and you know, big old dude, put them together. It's not, you know, you might have some weird mixture of the sperm and the egg. It can cause something crazy to come out. You never know. Genetic lottery, man. I don't know, I just thought I'd talk about that. In case there's ever a time in the future where people are like, oh, let's get rid of all these lesser people. Dude, those people could be the motherfucking real. They got some latent shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So anyways, I just thought I'd talk about that. Something random, but why not talk about it? I don't know. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this naturey day and eat some more blackberries, walk around a little bit, breathe this fresh air, watch as the sun sits below the horizon, and then make it back to my humble abode. So I'll speak with you later.